Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. I've just posted this Euro Aussie trade idea into our Discord channel. So we'll go to the charts and we'll run through. Oh look, we're starting to see some momentum now. That's quite nice. I'm trading this on my live account as well. This is a paper account on TradingView, but I'm trading this on MT4. So what we have is a breakout signal here. That's what brought me into the chart. I have these going off in the alerts log over here. This is going off the trend channel indicator, this one here. So very quickly I'll just show you add alert. And it's just trend channel breakout once per bar. That's it. We get to come into the chart and weigh up the opportunity. I don't mind this one. I like the fact that on the 4-hour chart down here, this is the 4H, we are trading under our cloud here. So definitely bearish momentum. We can see a lower high. Okay, so sort of a bit of weakness coming in. We've got this strong impulsive move to the downside here. Yeah, so we're starting to head down towards our take profit. I'm going to explain the strategy in this video. This is a tutorial on how we trade the breakout. As I mentioned, we're looking for this triangle. Okay, so we come into the chart. I'm going to weigh it up on these 3 time frames. I like to see the market trading under the cloud. I want to see bearish momentum on the 4-hour. Then we go to a 2-chart layout. On this layout, I'm looking for higher time frame confluence, and we've got this indicator down the bottom. This is our multi-time frame, higher time frame indicator. It gives us 5 bars. Okay, so we got the weekly, daily, 4-hour, 2-hour, and hourly. I want to see this agreeing with that. And the other thing that I like about it is have a look at the momentum. See how market is rolling over here. We have our indicators heading south. We've broken out of the cloud here, and I'm always looking for an opportunity early on in the cloud breakout. So this is our cloud breakout right here. I'll just mark that on the chart. So generally, after the cloud breakout, I'm looking for the first red arrow, in this case, bearish triangle here. And what this is generally giving us is, let's just open the 30-minute. What that's generally giving us is when we see a pullback into this midline, the mean, and I'm okay with this, okay, given that we have a strong range through here, okay, pullback, retested that. We're seeing these pin bars. The other thing to note is, if you can see this, I'll just open up the chart. We want to look for levels, and what we've got here is this little yellow thing here. Okay, that is, well, this line is this yellow line is a weekly level. So that's a weekly level. We've got a daily level here. So what we have here is a trade into these levels. The other thing I want to show you with our indicators is if we open up this one, I'm going to bump up. We've got the accumulation distribution levels set up in here, so we can kind of crank that up, okay, over the top. Let's do that so we can see what we've got. You can always adjust them. What I'm looking for is the lighter shaded areas and the fact that we're trading away from these levels. Okay, so you can see this light shaded zone here. It's a pretty big level. So we've got this and it's pulling data from further back. If you're familiar with volume profile, this is kind of my version of a volume profile. It shows traded volume. And when we have these accumulation and distribution levels overlapping, it's a stronger level. I mean, yeah, you can see that back here. So it pulls the data, and it pulls data further back than the visible range volume profile indicator. Okay, so this is why I like how we've set this up. So the other thing I like about this is we have a gap under here as well, this darker patch, and then our next level, you can see the lighter shaded area. So you could tighten up your T1 a little bit if you wanted to the top of this range. Goes back further. Where's it picking it up? Yeah, it's picking it up. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Oh, okay. Way back here. Okay, so it's grabbing this order block accumulation zone back here. It pulls it forward. Okay, so we've got a few things going for us with this. Up to you where you want to take your partial profits. I mean, if you're well ahead, you can do that here. Oh, well, let's do that. Close position. We'll go 70. All right, so now we have... Looks like I got a couple of... well, there's a nice one. This was a short that I took this morning. Just drop that down. We'll go to the history. See down here we've got $55 in the bag. Okay, have a look at it from a dollar value perspective. There it is. So if we're $55 ahead, this is where you can work out your risk thing here. So we can pull our stop loss down. Let's just see what that looks like. Well, there's a $75 loss, okay? $20 difference. So if that stop loss gets taken out here, I lose $20 overall. So it's up to you, depending on your risk tolerance. Now, I'd prefer to leave my stop loss up in the cloud, possibly up around here above this daily level. Maybe I'm willing to risk a bit more. Give it plenty of room to breathe. Okay, so it's up to you depending on your risk tolerance. The tighter the stop loss, the less risk. However, you do reduce your chances of the gains. And that's what I'm going to get to next. This is a really important part of the video. All right, so you may as well give your stop loss a bit of room to breathe, because we're going to go for... We go out of here, open up the 4 hour. What have we got here? Minimum of 5 to 1 risk reward. So there's our entry. Okay, we're on the daily. There's a stop loss. 7, 8, even 10. Let's go there. You know what I'm saying? So absolute minimum 5 to 1 risk reward. But do that. Once you've put yourself into a profitable position, then go to town with it. Okay, once this is profitable, so give it a bit more time, gain a bit more distance with it, and try to get to a point where your stop loss is slightly in profit. So you're going to be well and truly in the money with it. Then this is the outcome, and this is where a few stop losses getting hit doesn't matter. It's the cost of doing business, because you're giving yourself the opportunity for that, and all you need is a couple of these. Now you could have a very low win rate, 40%, 30% win rate. Okay, your stops are getting taken out. But if you've got good risk management and discipline, and you let these run, we got, say 30% of your position running here. It's just the cost of doing business, and you're giving yourself more opportunity to profit. Here's a situation, for example. Let's say we were working with, breakout of the cloud happened around here. So there's a pullback. Let's say we entered here, short. Okay, so there's your price action rotating. Okay, so let's say you got an entry. Well, let's just take a look at it on the lower time frame, see what it looks like. All right, but you want this kind of risk reward. That's what we're aiming for. It's not about the win rate. It's about managing your risk and getting paid, letting some of these run. So let's just go back. Just go back a little bit. Let's just go back to our 2 chart layout, and we'll just have a look at that and see what that looked like. Okay, so we're looking at this area here on the 4 hour, this rotation. So what does that look like on the 30 minute? Now we'll go down to a 2 chart layout. Here it is on the 30 minute. All right, this was the 4 hour. This is where the market shifted gears. All right, so what we have here is the breakout of the cloud on the 30 minute, because that's what we're looking for at this point here. So we'll just grab that. See, there it is, right? So that's the breakout of the cloud. So we're interested in getting involved after this. So you can see the trends in our favor, trading down, and what does it look like on the 3 minute? So our signal, our trade alert, is going to come on the 3 minute chart. All right, that's our point of interest more or less here, okay, on the 30 minutes. So anytime after this, I'm waiting for this guy right here. That's it. That's the alert. So what will happen is this alert is going to fire in the alerts log. We've set it up. There it is. Okay, we take a quick look at the 4 hour. We can see this rotation. Come in on the 30. There's our point of interest more or less. There's our breakout. There's the pullback retest of the previous mini range. Okay, right here. That's your short there. That's your entry. Okay, so let's consider that. In other words, we'll short position. That's your short position. Stop loss up above this yellow line. Open it up, 1 to 10. You see, this is where, well, what do we got? 4. Okay, well, 1 to 5 is about here. Let's just, for our chart, this is what I'm getting at. This is the kind of outcome we're looking for. All right, now depending on how well you manage, there's 8, there's 9, there's 1 to 10. Okay, 10 to 1 RR right there, more or less. Now, depending on how you manage your trade and how well you read the market, well, you may have exited here, possibly, on the pull back into the cloud. That's one way. This is a big payoff. You got 30% of your position running. Look at the risk reward. So this is what we want. So it doesn't matter if we lose a few, because this is the outcome we're waiting for. So, I want to shift gears a little bit, because I know that a lot of newbies are all about the win rate. You got to have a high win rate. No, you don't. You got to have the strategy, the discipline, your plan, and good risk management. And a strategy like this, where you take 2/3 of your position, reduce your risk drastically from the word go, more or less, and then we let these run. Okay, we'll just do a reset, and I'll just see what else I can tell you about this. See this green dot down here? Well, you might want to take your partial profits right here. Okay, it's telling us that this is overextended and we could see a pullback, so that's not a bad alert. TP1 here if you like. Okay, be a little bit flexible, but be careful you don't get emotionally involved and lose the plot. I've done that too many times. It's a part of the journey, but I think the last thing I'd mention is, if you're struggling to be profitable and you have to trade a live account, if that's what your thing is, 0.01 lots. Do it. Seriously, trust me on that. It's not financial advice, and my thing is trade a demo account. This is educational. Practice on a demo, get good at what you do, and then take it from there. But with that, guys, I'll wrap this up. TP1 reached, more or less. Join Discord, it's free. This is posted into Discord. I look forward to seeing you in there. Safe trading, and see you in the next video.